part of the table is already filled in, and our goal is to fill in the rest. Let's start with the fixed cost. The fixed cost doesn't vary with output, so the fixed cost at 5 is 50 because that's the fixed cost at 4. Likewise at 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, it's all 50. Now let's turn to the variable cost, and we're going to get the variable cost at 5 by noting the variable cost at 4, and the marginal cost going from 4 to 5 is 10. So 180 plus 10 is 190. Again, another 10 is 200. Now plus a 20 is 220. Now plus a 30 is 250, and each step we're adding the marginal cost to the previous variable cost so we can get the new variable cost. So that's the way we construct that column. Now we'll go to total cost. Total cost is the sum of the fixed cost and the variable cost, and what I'm going to actually illustrate here is if you start using formulas, you need to be a little bit careful, but if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. So here we're actually making a mistake in the formula because I entered the wrong cell. I entered a cell that is E11, which is the cell we're trying to enter in. So that's no good in the formula. It says circular reference. So just start again, delete it all, and now we're going to add what's in cell C11, the fixed cost, to what's in cell D11, the variable cost, and that gives us the total cost. And now we have that in formula form, so we can just use that to paste in into the other cells in the total cost column and just do that really quite quickly. So you can fill in the table fairly quickly if you use formulas. I'm going to use a formula for the average fixed cost and then try to use that formula for the other types of average costs as well. In this case, it is the fixed cost, which is in C11, divided by the output, which is in B11, and I'm going to use an absolute reference for the B, dollar sign in front of the B, because I want to keep that output reference correct as I move it over. So that's going to change the cost part, but not the output part. And now that we have that formula correct, we can kind of fill in the whole rest of the table by just doing this paste operation. So the general idea is the appropriate average cost is the total in that category, fixed, variable, or total cost, divided by output. And Excel does the arithmetic for you. Better not to do the arithmetic when it's a repeating decimal. When you're dividing by 6, for example, that gives a wrong type of answer.